it's meant to be played. Off we go. We got 1-0 on the bottom, the upper right hand side in the yellow, and Sock at the bottom left. So, first question, is it Lich opening or not? Second question, is it aggressive human tier 1 or not? It does look... Wait, oh, wait. Neo, get out of there. We don't need you here. No power builds. So no super fast Archmage. A little item dependent this matchup as well. It is still Lich. Yeah, a little disappointed as well to not see the power build. This looked so strong in the hands of TH and Fortitude. And we stick with Lich and Ghouls. We stick with Archmage. So expansion or not? Must be, right? That's a given. What lessons did 1-0 took from the match against T8 that he almost lost? If not for a low damage roll on an Archmage. He'll probably be happy to see that this Archmage is not in power build. It almost feels a little outdated. Okay, we're starting with the creep here as well. We got a sacrificial skull. We might end up on 4 bases soon. 2 on each side. Nobody is contesting the other. Not just yet. Usually this goes in favor of the Lich, who just runs across, Novas the world and then wins. But Sock has shown his resiliency today already. He was under a lot of pressure earlier versus Fortitude and he won it. No! Clean feet, no! Don't do this to me now. I really want to see this game. Come on. Okay, gotta be angry, eh? You always gotta get angry. And then all of a sudden it works. So Lich made it to the shop, got the staff, not the boots, interesting. Couldn't afford both. And that's exactly why you want to be the aggressor. You don't want the Lich at your expansion, slows everything down by so much. Skeleton summoned and tower isn't up yet. And there's more Nova where the first one came from. Creeping at the same time, so at least we got Archmage level 3. This is okay still. If he deals with the skeletons, and he does. But now Nova level 2 staff. Already home. Very good defense. Very good defense so far. Nice to use the Watch Award to be ready for a little run by. Replenishment potion is of course also excellent. Archmage items, pretty good. Boots, staff, something? Boots it is. As the expos are done on both sides. Nova hits the Archmage, but that's what the boots are for. Feels like the game is a little accelerated, lol. Everything on like 1.1 speed. Water Elemental so strong at that stage of the game, and the Footman continued to chase the Lich. He's now chasing the Archmage, but I still think he can... Oh, the next Nova. Sock trying to run out of sight. Careful. Oh my god, the next Nova is gonna wreck him. The arms were already in the air. Now the replenishment potion is working. Sock the great escape. Sick moves. That could have been the town portal, and with that, pretty much map control for 120. But he remained calm and cool and just walked it off. And we have 2 base, 2 base. The tech is pretty much at the same time. And not much echo damage done, to be honest. It's not much pressure. For a Lich build. If a footman dies, yeah, okay, that's fine. Lich is far away from level 4. Archmage has to heal up, of course. Shouldn't lose too much here. But as long as the echo is untouched, it's all good. Double crypt from Ass Fiends. Get them! Thank you for the 10-month resub. Sub to Warcraft. Yeah, everybody should sub to Warcraft. Ooh, Mr. Observer. Second Drax, Blacksmith. 120 is defending every move that Sok wants to do across the map. No damage done to Acolytes, to the expansion. Yo, Plasm Cute. Thank you for the sub, and Elencial with the 7-month resub. Okay, you convinced me. Thank you. Here comes the push. Lich has no mana for a coil for now. For a coil, lol, for a Nova, of course. These guys are playing on a very similar level. And I think it is 50-50. I still think human tier 3 is better than undead tier 3. So we'll see if that will favor Sok. I don't think 120 did enough damage. He's soaking up the map now, which is the right call. And Sok is trying to find ways around it, doing some echo damage. As we get workshops. Double Rax is already up for Knights. I wonder how many towers there are, because we haven't seen the base or the expansion in a bit, right? Feels like he needs some. Ooh, footy run by, sweet. Is that just an experience donation? Or can he evacuate these footmen? Looks like he can. Ooh, Fiend caught. That's expensive, but there's more coils. Should be fine. Lich is making his way back. That should be the sign for the Archmage to retreat. Mountain King is out. Another question is, do you want to punish Fiend positioning with Stormbolt, or do you want to creep? You kind of want to do both. Tier 3 is done. Pretty much at the same time. What's the third hero for 120? Dark Ranger? Pit Lord? Dreadlord? Ooh, we're fighting now. Destroyers aren't there yet. Not even started, interestingly. Level 4 lit though, with Orb of Corruption. These footmen are melting. Mountain King wants to trade some experience. Nice deny though. Can't trade that. But now, 1-0 gets to the tavern. That's the tier 3 hero. That's the Dark Ranger most... Or is it Pit Lord? Is it Dark Ranger? Where's it? 2 heroes only? Probably not. That's odd. Time for the pally. Time for knights. Time for towers. The Sim City is okay. Destroyer upgrade a little too early. Dark Ranger it is. Peons in position. Only an arcane. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Dark Ranger couldn't really connect with the Black Arrow. That's a problem. Now backstep by Sock. This is the fight he has to win. He needs to buy more time for his tier 3 to fully unfold. But Orb is up. That's a big help. Staff is up. Pally is here. Knights are blocking the way, but Burrow is available too. But there's Vision, thanks to the Gyros, who are pretty useless at the moment, to be honest. There are no destroyers up. 20 supply lead for 1-0, but so far Sock holds. The silences hit quite nicely. Knights killed by the coil. No staff used for that. Was on cooldown. If Sock holds here, it's only getting better for him. This is pretty much peak undead. And the supply gap is narrowing. Wow. That was echo damage, yep. But that's about it. Second slaughterhouse. Weird push as well. He saw that there's like 5 gyros. They didn't even have flag cannons. Sock played this rather greedy. Got ready with like 4 gyros or whatever he has. Yeah, 4 gyros. And then stopped seeing if there's destroyers or not, and there wasn't. Uh-oh, MK needs some healing, needs a staff. It's on cooldown. He's just dead, isn't he? Oh no, that can't happen. The Holy Light wasn't ready. This Mountain King is supposed to be the carry in the late game. Sock overstaying his welcome. Sending in more and more knights. But they should be falling quickly as well. Now destroyers are up. As the gyros, I think, are in the north. And level 5 Lich now. Oh, 1-0 is taken over. And now it's a problem that he gave him so much time. Fiend saved to the side. Web is online. Exactly. Oh. That's now a horrible game for Sock. He needs to get the gyros back. He needs flag cannons. He needs a lot of knights. He needs levels, staffs. At least the Mountain King got a second staff. That is helpful. That felt really unnecessary to re-engage into that fight. Don't really understand that. Maybe it was adrenaline. He thought he has the momentum. But the first fight was really good. Knights are finding another connection. 2 fiends. That one's down. Silence hit already, so it's on cooldown now. Fast production on gyros. Apparently he doesn't even need flag cannons. There is only 1 destroyer currently. Wait a minute. That's level 2 now. Sock willing to trade more and more experience. Throwing in the militia who catch the last Nova there is. And 1-0. Trying to go with abominations with Disease Cloud. Shouldn't be a real problem though. As another knight is falling. Can he block for the Dark Ranger? That's the last coil. Staff out there as well. Hero Arena. 1-0's army still a lot bigger, but there's a little bit more mana on Sock's side, and I really think he wants to play that mana advantage and then leave staff. not ready! Why do you dive so deep with your MK when you know that there's no saving you? Maybe he staffed a knight with the wrong self-sanctuary? Sock, that play is not good enough. And he knows, GG. Oof. 1-0, good. Not necessarily great. Oops, okay. That's not what production wants to show. Ay, ay, ay. There we have it. Sock, you got a question. If this build is the right one. Not power building, not going for counter aggression. Feels like you put yourself behind very early. The fights were solid, but after holding the first wave, I think there's better things to do than chase. Yeah, that can't happen. I can't understand that it's human instinct. Trying to save your boys, trying to save the knights, they're so good, they do so much damage for you, you benefit so much from them, and you see them go down and you have a solution to save the life of a knight, and you click on it and then they're safe and they're healing up, but can't allow the dwarf to fall. Gotta work against your instincts. You gotta. You just gotta. Second map, Tidehunters. Same strat. Faster expansion, I guess. And away we go. Map number 2. Time for Sock to equalize. It was pretty much a similar situation in his winner bracket semi-final, where he got more or less dumpstered on game 1 and then came back strong on map 2 and 3. Otherwise, 1-0 would be the third undead in the playoffs alongside Labyrinth. And you know who. Pause in the beginning. I think 1-0 and also Fortitude struggle with the connectivity recently. I heard this a lot, by the way, also like from all places of the world. Also from Pacific sides. Yo, Chechi, what's up, man? Did you hear the sound of a dying mountain king and arrived? Alright, Lich first, Archmage first. And this time was a power build, right? A little bit, was it? I didn't pay attention. Archmage is quite a bit ahead. And I guess we're gonna see the same opening, but then a big shift in dynamic. If the Archmage is faster, he'll be the aggressor. He'll be hunting for Acolytes, for the Haunted, for Ziggurats. If he can dodge the Lich in the middle. Ooh, goes for the spinner. Huh? Does he spin? There's no way to prevent that sea giant from spinning, right? I try. I really do, because that thing hits me 3 times every time I creep this. Hate this. I hate this creep. Easy to kill and all, fun dynamic, but why always me? Ooh, claws for Sock, that's nice. Claws for the Lich as well, give me that damage. Second item's really big. Gloves of Haste, not too bad. Ring. Doesn't help against Nova. Sock, not aggressive. Both are continuing to creep. 2 spots at the same time. I was getting scared there a little. Thought the resources are mismanaged, but they're not. Expo at the same time. Everything at the same time. Again, it feels 1-0 finds the way to be the aggressor. And you know what that means. Skeletons, Nova, right clicks. So far, not as bad as it was on Northern Isle. Sock has the splits. 2 workers down. Buying more time for the Arcane, but it's only 50% done. Archmage double claw. And that helps against the Lich, of course. Very, very similar play by 1-0. Wait, he didn't get a dagger. Doesn't have the gold. And Expo's up, courtesy of power build. Sock has weathered the first storm. 1-0 decides to be less aggressive than before. Now, since there's no Formula 1 during April, I hope we have some good Warcraft action on weekends. Well, well, well. Easter is pretty sick. With the finals of the Zimu Team League, and next weekend we're gonna have the finals of TP League April. How does that feel? Pretty much the best that Warcraft has to offer. Sock plays the double water elemental advantage, but it's gone already. Lich hurt. And again, not too much pressure on this Expo. Tech advantage for Sock. Maybe an Acolyte fell? No, it didn't. Boots double claw. Little bit of a stalemate situation now. They know they can't do too much here, just chip damage. If everything goes according to plan, of course that is. We've seen Archmages fall in the Human Mirror at pretty much that stage of the game. And Sock is playing the same build again. Oh, good attack now. Definitely more split pushes, more pressure towards the undead expansion. Yeah, and that's the momentum shift that you're hoping for as a human. Alleviate that pressure, keep your workers safe. This is a million times better. You can get another clarity running. Or can get another clarity running. Good play by Sock. So much pressure, man. That second claw really helped him out. Lich can't rise up to level 4 immediately. He's killing ghouls, he's killing workers, he's forcing the Lich back to force some healing, forces more resources. This is exactly what you want to accomplish at that stage of the game. And what do you do? What do you do? What? No way! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm about to leave my casting chair. What a gigantic mistake! No, 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 no! We gotta get the kill! Doesn't!
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Sock forgot to keep track of the Lich. Didn't check the mana, and there he was. Nova out of nowhere. What's with the humans throwing the games here on Tidehunters today? Okay, goes down. Oh man, this game is still in favor of Sock, I'd say. But he punishes himself. Mountain King wants to creep, not allowed to. Yeah, it's not good. Mountain King hammering away, nice coil timing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, a little bit of healing on this Archmage to keep him safe this time.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Hardly a mistake when the Lich has 800 range and 3 screens away when it Novas you. Dude, when your Archmage is in kill range of Nova, just get the F out and position yourself defensively so you got vision. This is not Nova's fault. Okay, we have arrived on tier 3. Still a playable game. Lots of resources on 120. And army is of course getting better. Quite a few fiends falling here. I think that's number 3. And they don't stand a chance in a straight up fight against knights, obviously. Knights are designed to take out fiends. Mountain King! Oh, holy light. Man, that paladin arrival. Finally a cast with some good points. I like this old man. Okay, good for Sock to stay competitive. Not allow the DK to level too crazy. He's not level 3. Mountain King is finding some camps, and that's a big advantage towards the first game, where after the first big fight, Sock kept on pushing, kept on fighting, and the sustain was just better with Statue's Dog Ritual. Here he took the camp, gets an instant level 2, or not instant level 2, but gets a faster level 2, Paladin also closer, and Knights are online. Forces the town portal after the red spot, item, nope, not fallen yet. So if he can escape without the town portal here, that's nice. But on the flip side, he's donating the water elemental, that's level 5. Eer0 thank you very much. Observer. Level 3 Archmage is a problem though. We got 2 staffs a lot quicker than before. Buying time with the Archmage for the lab that gives him level 2 on the Pally as well. Divine Shield. Archmage! I'm so happy that I don't have hair anymore to pull out. $70. Sock is in a 20 supply better situation than he was before. Has to face Nova 3 Coil 2 now though, and almost full mana. Knight's trying to connect, have some issues with that. Knight's falling so quickly. 2 Fiends about to fall though, one denied, the other killed. That choke is a weird position, but the militia coming from the north, that's nice, making this retreat harder. Where of course the undead wants to kite and continue to do some damage while on the back foot. Lots of gyros actually, 8 of them. So no chance for destroyers in this game really. There is web, but should still be the end. And yeah, he realizes that too. Goes into abominations, way more tanky than that. Sick fights between the two now. And the Mountain King just hammers away. Level 2.5. Holy Light is there. Staffs not available, but also no Nova. This can obviously change super quickly if you eat an Abomination or a Fiend. And I feel like the dust settles. 2 Knights hurt. Regent Scroll is there. Holy Light is there. Good mana management by Sock. Two gyros falling. I don't think that's the end of the world. Scouting information is vital. And a creep jack coming in as well. Fiend's busy with the gyros, not part of that army. This is not the full undead army here. DK getting trapped. What are you doing there, mate? Staff on the Knight. Gyros getting caught, getting some attention from the Fiends. I don't think this is opening up the fight for destroyers still. As long as the Lich has mana, it's a tough fight for Sock. Once this Mountain King gets level 3, that's the moment the game shifts. Lots of Knights falling, obviously. But all the units hurt as well. 75 food. For how long? Mountain King diving deep once again. There is a Holy Light. There is an Invo Potion. And there's a staff. This MK shall not fall. Nova's ready. Ooh, so is Holy Light. Still mana on the Pally. How long can Sock stay in this fight? A-bomb falls. Big experience. And supply is even now. So many Knights. No Banshee transition to take out these Knights. Just meat shield. And, you know, rotten mana potions, basically. And 1-0 takes another camp. Still everybody's game to take. 16 minutes in. What about upgrades? Oh, get flying machine bombs. Won't do much in that game. Knights all clumped up as well. All slowed down. Triple staff, 2 of them already. He's saving them for the heroes, and I think that's a good choice. A lot more splits as well. Half of the army to the right-hand side. And my god, are these Fiends getting slaughtered. Good Divine Shield too. Fiends are busy webbing down the gyros for no real purpose, I think. But this Nova, man. 1-2-0 is in this game because of Nova. Level 3 Pally. Level 3 Mountain King. This gotta be the game changer. This is where things clearly spiral out of control, but what's it good for if the heroes die again? Mountain King's staff was off by 2 seconds. And 1-0 realizes that. Goes for the nuke. And this is once again so expensive. 1200 gold on Sok, who's losing so much now. $22,000 damage on this Lich. And all enabled by this Archmage kill in the early game, which gave him level 4 pretty much instantly. Big mana potion. Jesus, these items on 1-0 today. Absurd. But Sok had a big bank. He can come back from this. It's so tough to find a connection when all your army is slowed by Nova and your opponent has movement speed aura. Mountain King diving deep. Pally has a staff. Pally has a staff. Ooh, and a Holy Light. Yeah, if he staffs, the Mountain King is benched for quite a while. And this, again, Sok stays competitive. Sig Tucker War. Uh-oh, no staff ready. No. Coil and Nova. And a solid surround on that A-bomb, but that, as I said, rotten mana potions. Every A-bomb turns into a mana potion. DK now under fire. Hero focus, pure hero focus. Can he finish him with a Holy Light? Somehow! He's trying to reach, but Town portal out. Holy Light has to be saved for that MK in 1-0. Despite a 20 food lead, can't close it out. Supply is even again. Lich is close to 6. DK 4.5. That's a sick game. Super tanky MK, by the way. Holla! What's that fiend doing there? Getting denied again. DK is at 50%. Careful about that. 2 staffs ready. No coil. So if 1-0 decides to fight, he has to go for the potion. Is that no upgrades on knights? He spent a lot, of course, replenishing that army. And no... Ah, okay, 3-2. Sorry, I looked at the wrong upgrade screen. 3-2. Yeah, that's insane then. It's all about the heroes. Units are nice and all, but it's all about the heroes. And one of them just got level 6. So much mana sustain. Good staff though. Didn't decide what spell to use. Could wait for Death and Decay, but against the Mountain King, that's a little bit problematic. Dark Ranger behind enemy lines. Is he getting caught? Not really, as we switch the focus once again to an Archmage. Pally far away. Almost full mana. Need the Holy Light. But for the first time in forever, the human is taking the supply lead. At least for now. Level 4 Dark Ranger, she should be safe. Mountain King diving deep again as 1-0 is cleaning up the air. What are we? 21 minutes in. The main gold mines will be empty in a bit. Level 3 Dark Ritual. The mana sustain on this Lich is unreal now. And Sok stayed a little bit too long. Allowing level 6 and 5. Lost a lot of units there. Wanted that turtle. He wanted to win the fight and get the turtle, obviously. But that didn't work. 1-0 back at 74. Sok was playing from behind for a long time. And always found a way back. Is that the case here again? Still the big mana push. Or is that the second? No, Scroll of the Beast was the second. Ooh, 3 gyros for free. Casters would be so helpful for Sok, but he can never afford it because we're just losing so much army in the process of these fights. Early moments, super explosive. Knights are chasing, Mountain King diving deep. Lich being caught, has an invo potion. DK is in range, and that's a level 3 coil, obviously. But Sok is fighting back. He wants his DK now, who has the town portal. He wants the red spot afterwards, but he fights his way out again. How much mana is available? For Holy Light, a lot. For Stormbolt, also. Wow. These heroes definitely dictating the game. A-bomb falls, more experience, closing in on 5, 4, 3.5. Good positioning around the tree so the knight won't get too much surface area. And the damage output with 3 attack upgrades is sick. And 1-0. Expanding on the left hand side. As of course we're down to 1 base. The ghouls are getting ready, destroying the second base of Sok. And it feels like slowly but steady we're getting undead supremacy once again. If not for one Hail Mary play. But does he have it in him? I don't see it. Not against these heroes. Gotta play a long game if you want to have a chance. Super late game is human territory, usually. Oh, knight for basically free. Can't allow that now. Ooh, big attack. Maybe the knight was just a ruse. Maybe the knight was made it so that the Lich and the DK are busy on the right hand side. But he doesn't have enough attack damage against the Haunted Goldmine, does he? No town portal, by the way. Holla! Destroyer safe. The gyros are not. The tri-heroes. He can save a lot with staff. But is it enough? Uh-oh. Staff out. Nope. That's a hold. That's a 1-0 hold if I ever saw one. And that cost 3 to 4 units. Dave Holder, thank you for the 4-month resub. And he cancels the expo, knowing that 1-0 is coming for it. Sok has no gold no more. No income. 20 food down. And now what? Superb Lich play by 1-0. Would love to have a counter how much mana Dark Ritual actually restored. Kind of pathetic actually that the Chinese overlay doesn't have that number. Okay, kitchen sink time. Everything on that Undead Expo. Every single unit. How many Hail Mary plays do we have? Mana potion used to save the Lich that was anticipated. And it feels like these militia will just be fodder. Super defensive positioning on the Lich. Getting the DK out of harm's way again. Creeps are getting involved, helping a little bit here and there. Mountain King level 4. No clap, of course. It's just bash. And 1-0 must hold here. Water Elementals and Knights take out Acolytes. That's smart. Lich plus 32. That's pretty insane, isn't it? Thanks to the Scroll of the Beast. Acolytes are falling, but there should be some leftovers from the right-hand side. Yeah, and Knights are falling left, right, and center. No, but it's hard. Everything clutched up, clumped up. And he couldn't break it. GG! 1-0 wins Group D, advances into the playoffs alongside Happy and Labyrinth as the 3 Undeads. 2-0, Tidehunters a lot closer than what we've seen on Northern Isles. But man, you cannot, after an early game like this, throw your hero away to a Nova to an almost dead Lich. You can't. You can't feed the Lich up to level 4.5. It's so easy to get him up to 5 then. And then he dictates the game, of course. Spellcasting hero level 5 is really damn powerful. But Sock has another chance in the lower bracket. We determine his opponent here. Fortitude versus Elegant coming up.